Good afternoon, my name's James Howard, I'm the Managing Director of Yorkshire Payments.
Good afternoon, my name's Teresa, I'm the Head of Sales of Yorkshire Payments.
It inspired me to become engaged.
You started it.
I did, well, yeah, do you know what? I've been in the payments industry a long time. I know I don't look that old, but I've been doing this a long time. And I'd worked for a lot of companies where I felt like I wasn't listened to. And I was a Duracell bunny, the little battery bunnies, and I'd loads I had loads of ideas, but I felt like they used to fall on deaf ears all the time. I thought, well, do you know what? Let's put our money where our mouth is and let's do this ourselves. And that was 7 years ago, and we haven't looked back. And we've built a business now that is what you see today. But it also, I certainly encourage all of my team to come forward with ideas, to make suggestions on how we can improve what we're doing as a business.
Yes.
I can say this hands down without even hesitating. I want Yorkshire Payments to win an award for being the best at what we do. Not the biggest, not the most sales, not the most amount of customers or the biggest profit, but the best at what we do. And we work in an industry, in a sector where, unfortunately, it's financial services, it's acquiring. We're not very liked, probably, by the general public because of, certainly in Yorkshire, there was a lot of redundancies with the crash and the PPI scandals and things like that. So the mood within local people, and certainly people within West Yorkshire, isn't a particularly great one about the banking industry. In Bradford, you've got Santander head office. In Halifax, you've got Halifax, and you've got Lloyds Banking Group in Halifax. You've got Nationwide in Wakefield. You've got the Old Abbey National in Bradford. You've got Yorkshire Bank, obviously, not forgetting in Leeds. You've got Yorkshire Building Society in Bradford.
But that's why we're different, because we're Yorkshire Payments. We're one of the only companies that's moved back into the high street. Every bank now are closing branches down. We're not, we're different. The amount of energy, not only just money that we've brought back into the street. Give you an example, first day, 18 pizzas, 24 bacon butties.
Yeah.
The girls are using the boutiques, they're having their nails done, and that's what's making us more proud to be involved in Brighouse
and it might seem insignificant in the grand scheme of things within the local authority to the numbers that we're putting on the bottom line, but actually, it's doing our bit, and I think if we can all do that bit a little bit more, we can shop independent, and that'll make a huge difference. But for me, certainly, hands down, we want to win an award for being the best at what we do, customer service levels, which in an industry which is clouded by a lot of issues, generally speaking, that's my biggest goal for Yorkshire Payments moving forward.
Me.
It's
That's a hard question.
Yeah, it is. Me personally, I always live and die by the decisions I make. And I try not to have any regrets in life with anything I do. And that's from waking up in the morning to going to bed at night, or at the end of the year when I evaluate things, or even at the end of the month when I evaluate things.
That's a really hard one. Other than if you'd have painted the entire building blue, I'd have disagreed on that because I got my own way with white.
I'd probably switch off a bit more. It's probably me, really. I'd probably switch off a bit more where I wouldn't be doing on a weekend and things like that. So that's just me. You know what? I love the business. We love what we're doing. We're very proud of that.
Can I have that in writing then? So no phone calls at 6:30, 6:45.
Yeah, well. You know what? And again, I'm going to say this hands down, but the team, without a shadow of a doubt, the team, every single individual within this business contributes something to the success of this business.
They have their own personalities.
Absolutely.
We're friendly. It's a team.
Yeah. Other corporate businesses in certainly banking and financial services or any sector, people are measured on their efforts and everything else. And yes, we have to do that to a degree because there are KPIs across every area of the business, of course. We're a fast-growing business. However, you know what? I still like to see the glass is half full rather than the glass is half empty. And people contributing something to the success of the business. The team, for me, hands down, you know what?
Yorkshire Payments spirit.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're not the type of business, or certainly the people where, we expect people to be doing the effort that I do, or working on an evening, or working on a weekend, or getting in at ridiculous o'clock in the morning, because they will never have that same level of passion and enthusiasm that I will. I understand that. However, it's the team I come to work, and it's the reason why we take on an apprentice every year, because we want to give people an opportunity to develop their skills. I feel you feel passionate about this as well, T. Giving people life skills, giving people business skills. I didn't have that. I didn't have the opportunities when I left school, unfortunately.
It's passing on the knowledge that we've got down, what we've learned, into different training plans, and just getting everybody, the whole team, is continually always training, learning new things, but passing it on as well, which is good.
Correct.